This is indeed a disturbing universe.
Hello, greetings, and welcome. Welcome to the Stereo 999 YouTube channel. I'm your host, the artist formerly known as Stereo Steve. And we are going to continue with the tag saturation. Yep, we're into the second month of 2025. I'm still doing tags. I don't know if last week's counted as a tag. It was just a theme that I saw on another channel. But this that I'm about to do this week, this is the world music vinyl tag started by Steve Carlson of Vinyl Community. And I will put a link to the original video in the description like I usually do. And there's like 15 questions, and I'm gonna just get right into these 15 questions about world music. Question number 1, reggae album or album influenced by reggae? Alright, this is Peter Tosh, Legalize It. The classic, legalize it, yeah, yeah. And I will advertise it, yeah. And this is a really nice copy that I was very lucky to get. I bought a collection from somebody a long ass time ago. This is a Jamaican pressing. Am I right? It's on the Intel Diplo label. Yeah, alright. That's my reggae for question 1. Question 2, album or song sung in a different language. Okay, well, we are going to venture into the world of Italian progressive rock with Merple, Il Sono Merple, from 1974. They were a band from Rome that had to go to Germany to get a record deal. So this is one of those super rare records. This is a Karma reissue, and it's one long piece spread over 2 sides of the record. And what I've come to gather through internet's research is that it is a rock opera about a penguin who gets captured by a flim-flam man and taken from Antarctica to join a circus. And yeah, if you like that Italian epic progressive rock, check out Merple. Okay, that's question 2. That's question 2. And yeah, it's A Karma. All right. Question 3, album or song with a tribal beat. All right, I'm going to show this record here. This is like a thrift store special, but this is a really good record. The Guy Warren Sounds, Themes for African Drums on RCA Victor. Like 1959, I think this came out. Originally owned by Ernie. So thank you, Ernie. I think he might have been American. No, he's got an address, a P.O. box in Ghana. Guy Warren from Ghana. But yeah, themes for African drums. Okay, what's the third fourth? That's the third one. Okay, 4th. Album from the Far East. Okay. This is the Stylers. So yeah, the Stylers were from the 60s, from Singapore, later became the New Stylers in the 1980s, and influenced by the Shadows, like a lot of Asian bands. And yeah, it's got, I mean, it's very Asian sounding, but also very 60s sounding. 60s rock sounding with some guitars. Really nice female vocals. And yeah. So this Stylers, that is the album from the Far East. Question 4. All right, let's see. Question 5. Album that uses a sitar. All right. He was based in Santa Cruz in the 80s. Ashwan Batish. It's on Shinachi Records. And I used to play the hell out of this jam when I was DJing. Sitar Power. And the track Bombay Boogie. So he's got some synths and drum machines and layers of sitar over it. And it's a nice groove. It's a nice groove. So yeah, Sitar Power by Ashwan Batish. Number 6, album from Scandinavia, include Denmark and Iceland. Okay, so this record is from Denmark, came out in 2000. The band is called Apriel, and the album is called The Cloud Forest. And it's a limited edition on nice white vinyl. I really know nothing about this one. There is not a lot of information about this band on Discogs or on anywhere. I mean, there's a listing for this record. But these guys are good. It's some, alternative rock with some good female vocals and just some really choppy song structures. It's a good one. And I wouldn't have even known they were from Denmark except for a .dk website, which is not active. But I just bought this because I thought the cover looked cool. And it's a pretty nice record. And it's something I've never seen anybody show or talk about. But Apriel. Okay, next question. Album from or influenced by Africa. Well, I showed that other one, but I'm going to show Osibisa. People say Osibisa, but if you listen to the first song, they say Osibisa. You can see it has got some nice Roger Dean artwork on the cover. But they were an Afro rock band. The different guys in the band were from different parts of Africa. A couple of them were from Ghana. Then there was somebody from Nigeria, from Trinidad, from Antigua. But produced by Tony Visconti on Decca Records. I think 1971, something like that. But these turn up all the time, and they are totally worth getting if you dig Afro rock. Osibisa. Osibisa.
I was glad, charlatan, outlawed in the world of science, which previously honored me as a genius. Now, here in this forsaken jungle hell, I have proven that I am all right.
Oh yeah, that's just fine. Come on, boys. Just one more time.
Number 8, album from Australia. Okay, and I am going to do another A Karma reissue because these were all over the place in the early 2000s, and I got as many of them as I could. This band is called Kavis Jute, and the album is called Wide Open, and originally came out in 1971, and yeah, just really nice guitar heavy early 70s hard rock. And their bass player Bob Daisley went on to play with Ozzy Osbourne, among doing a bunch of other stuff. From Australia. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's question 8. Question number 9. Album from South America or music inspired by the continent? Okay, well, for that, I'm going to show the much loved Brazilian psych rock band Mutantes, or Os Mutantes. And this is what, their 4th, maybe 5th album? I think this was the last album with Rita Lee in the band. I'm not gonna try to pronounce this title. Mutantes e suas cometas no pés do barretes. I did not pronounce that good, but yeah, 1972. So this is later. I think this is the last one with Rita Lee in the band. And this is pretty underrated album. But what I will say is that a lot of people say that their first album from '68 is the Sgt. Pepper of Brazilian rock. But if that first album is their Sgt. Pepper, this is their White Album. There's even a weird long piece near the end. I'll just say that. Okay, what do we got next here? Question number 10. Music from an island nation besides the UK. All right. Well, I'll see how deep I can dig to answer that question. This is Odd and Lucia Linkles with Current Music of Tonga, the island of Tonga, on the great Lyricord label, which is a label if you're looking for some deep world music. There's some great records on the Lyricord label. And I'm just going to leave it at that for this question, because we're almost getting done. Question number 12. Music from a very cold country. All right. Zvuky Mu from Russia, 1989. Kind of a 80s art rock band, and produced by Brian Eno, so it sounds great. It's on Warner Brothers. Look at that, thrift store, 35 cents. Man, those were the days, man. Those days are long gone when you could find cool records for that cheap. But anyway, yeah. Zvuky Mu, the sound of Mu. This is pretty neat stuff. I mean, if you like My Life in the Bush of Ghosts and you like just that kind of proggy 80s music in Russian. All right, three more. Garage rock album from a different country. Okay. Teen Trash from Psychedelic Tokyo. Big Lizard Stomp. There was a series of, I think, 3 of these compilations where they had like Godzilla scenes on the cover and Japanese 60s pop and garage bands. All the great group sound bands like the Golden Cups, the Beavers, the Mops, Spiders. You know, some original songs, some covers of Western songs, and the greatest version out of all the 400 versions, the greatest version of Hey Joe ever done by the Golden Cups. And on some nice green vinyl on Planet X Records. Yeah. If you ever get a chance to dig into Japanese 60s garage music, great stuff. All right, number 14, a favorite album from another country that's not US, UK, or Canada. Okay, well, I don't think we did anything Turkish yet, so this is Turkish rock god Erkin Koray and his album Electronic Turkular. From again sometime in the 70s. This is like a reissue, obviously. But yeah, here's the full experience. Serious looking guy. Long career, did a lot of music in his home country. And he turns up on those Turkish psych compilations a bunch. But yeah. This is an actual album, not a compilation. Electronic Turkular, Erkin Koray. Okay. One more question. Album title or group whose name is hard to pronounce. All right. Einstürzende Neubauten. Halbe Mensch. This is a great album. I think it's from 83, 84, something like that. But anyway, Halbe Mensch. Put mein Ego. Einstürzende Neubauten. Okay then, that's my video. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, and peace.